Inter Miami, the MLS's new boys. They've only been around for 2 years, but the David Beckham-owned club has already captured the attention of world football. But today, we are going to put them through their biggest challenge. We have transferred Inter Miami from the American MLS into the Dutch Eredivisie with the ultimate goal of turning Inter Miami into European champions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Inter Miami rebuild. But lads, we are on the absolute grind towards 400,000 subscribers, and still over 90% of you watching the video right now are not subscribed to the channel. So if you are new around here, make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen a rebuild video in the past, here are the rules. The objective of the rebuilds are to win the UEFA Champions League final. All games in the rebuild are simulated. We cannot use the new jump in feature in rebuilds. The Champions League final, however, must be played. And of course, do not get butthurt if I sell your favorite player. There's the rules and objectives. Now it's time to jump into the rebuild. So I mean, here is our starting 11 we have for season number 1. And it's a bit of a mixed bag. You've got established players in there like Gonzalo Higuain and Blaise Matuidi, but there's definitely a lot of work to be done if we're looking forward into the future. Uncertain on whether I'm going to sell Matuidi and Higuain in this first season because we'll be able to get decent dosh for them, or whether I leave them in because of how high rated they are and look to improve the other positions. Initially, my thoughts are I probably want to go in for a new goalkeeper, left back, even a right back, improve there, see where the rest of the squad comes along, maybe a new striker. But there's a lot of moving pieces and a lot of work, honestly, to take care of at Inter Miami. Lads, just quickly, I want to say a big thank you to EA Australia and Foot United for sponsoring today's video. This year, you are helping me build my ultimate team for Foot United Australia. In the last Foot United piece, I got you to select my starter squad. The community has chosen France, and this is how the squad is looking. And now it is all about ones to watch. Make sure you head to the Foot United website down below to help vote for which one to watch player we are going to be selecting. We have the choice between Timo Werner, Thiago, or Hakimi. And pretty cool, we have 2 giveaways for today's Foot United piece. The most creative answer will be winning a one to watch card of their choice. And quite awesomely, if you compete in Foot United, if you answer Foot United every single month this year, you will go into the draw to win a PlayStation 5. Is there any chance that I can enter? So lads, make sure you go to the Foot United website today, vote for which one to watch card we are selecting, and make sure you pick up a copy of FIFA 21 on the website if you haven't already. Thank you once again to EA for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back into it. So we have decided to improve at the right back position to kick off this Inter Miami rebuild, and we've actually managed to sign an American player as our first pickup. It is Reggie Cannon, formerly of FC Dallas. We've actually got him from Boa Vista FC in the Portuguese league for £5.5 million. And we have decided to loan out Christian Macoun on a 2-year loan move to Ceará. Someone that I don't think I've ever signed in a rebuild, let alone even heard of, but we have signed Carlos Acevedo as our new shot stopper, the new man in between the sticks. His valuation has gone down the crapper since we signed him, but we have signed him for £7.5 million, which looks like we overpaid significantly, but his valuation was like $5 million when I was going in for him. Regardless though, I'm excited to have the Mexican goalkeeper, Carlos Acevedo. Welcome to Inter Miami. And we tick off the third move that we wanted to make. It is for a new left back, and it's for a pretty decent one to be fair. Alex Centelles, a Spaniard signing from Almeria in La Liga or La Liga 2 for £9.8 million. I'll take that. Frustratingly, we didn't really get a boatload of transfer offers in for many of our players. So I've done a lot of players into the club. We've brought a lot of players into the club, but have sold absolutely none. So hopefully can take care of that in January. But let's go and just take a look at how the squad's looking right now. Something I love early on here, I've already smashed out the sharpness. It's so easy now to get players at full sharpness and full happiness, at least in your starting 11, but reserves is a different story. Regardless though, the starting 11, decently improved in the defense. In fact, it's significantly improved in the defense. It just all comes down to now how the squad performs. I don't know what to expect for our first season in the Dutch Eredivisie, but we will crack on and suss it out. Okay, we currently occupy 5th position here in the Eredivisie, 35 points, well and truly in the race for European football. Gonna have to step it up a little bit here if we want to get into the title race. AZ Alkmaar, surprisingly top of the league on the 1st of January, but I am very happy with the start to life we have had at Inter Miami. Bit of business to take care of here in January. We have decided to sell Jerome Kiesweiter to Rapid Vienna here, selling the American midfielder for £740,000. And Victor Iloo is headed to Atletico Mineiro in the Brazilian leagues for 1.45 mil. And you might have seen this deal creeping in the background, peeking behind there, but Will Trapp heading to Racing Club in Argentina for 2.1 mil. Ben Sweat can go and sweat somewhere else. I'm sorry, that was a terrible joke. I'll never do that again. And all of that business has been done so that we could sign a new central defender, a centre back here. It is Chris Mepham, the Welsh defender, signing from Bournemouth for 9.1 mil. So there we go. A significantly more chaotic transfer window than the opening window. Mepham into the club, 4 players out of the club, and we have just significantly improved the team once again. Little disappointed that we couldn't climb up the table more in the second half of the season. We have finished season 1 in charge of Inter Miami in 5th position in the Eredivisie. 70 points. We were comfortably in the top 5. Utrecht 18 points behind us, but then Ajax 6 points ahead of us. PSV Eindhoven coming away as Dutch champions, however. And not that there is relegation in FIFA for the Dutch league, but Venlo finished bottom of the league comfortably. PSV did win the Orange Becker. Chelsea have taken down Juventus to win the Champions League. And Bayer Leverkusen defeat Man City to win the Europa League. So lads, that is season number 1 done and dusted here with Inter Miami. We have done better than, I really didn't have expectations coming into this season, but 5th place, some good defensive pickups. I'll take that every day of the week. Season number 2 here at Inter Miami begins with another player departure. It is Leandro Gonzalo Pires headed to Getafe in La Liga. £6.1 million for the Argentine. Another Argentine centre-back leaving the club, heading to La Liga as well. It is Jorge Figal headed to Granada. He signs for 4.25 mil. I've decided to do it, lads. There is no way I was going to turn down £40 million for a 33 years old striker who is decreasing every season. £40 million can honestly help us transform this team. I'm debating in my mind whether I go for a marquee replacement signing or whether I go for 2 or 3 mid-range players that can grow up. Still not certain, but regardless, Higuain headed to Arsenal. We have also decided to sign a new defender. It is Sylvain Hefty, but as you can see, he is a right back. I'm going to train him to become a centre back. The Swiss defender signing from BSC Young Boys for 10.2 mil. So yeah, as you can see here, it says it's going to take 22 weeks. Hopefully it takes significantly less than that. We sold Higuain and now we have decided to sell Blaise Matuidi. He heads to Atletico Madrid. Almost called them Inter Madrid. But Atletico Madrid for £24 million. We have a lot of money to work with now. Have also decided to send our Jamaican right back Alvis Powell to Brentford for 1.4 mil. There we go, lads. A massive addition to the starting 11 now. It is the Gonzalo Higuain replacement, and I'd say upgrade for the long term. 81 rated Dominic Calvert-Lewin found a new lease on life in real life playing under Carlo Ancelotti, and I'm hoping he can take that form to another level playing under Mr. Rebuild. We have also decided to sign another American here. It is the American wonder kid himself, Weston McKennie, signing from Juventus. We've got him for a good fee, in my opinion. Only £22.8 million. I'm stoked with that. So there we go, lads. What a big transfer window that was. some big dollar signs being thrown around here at Inter Miami. And hopefully these signings can help us climb up the Eredivisie table and qualify for European football. Quick little update on how the squad is coming along. As you can see, some players growing quite nicely. It's been a pretty even growth, I would say. Calvert-Lewin already up to an 82. I don't know if this squad's going to get us Champions League football, maybe Europa League football, but we'll suss it out and keep trying to grow things together. Also, I didn't even realize, I guess 5th place in the Dutch league means you get Europa League football. Sweet. No complaints by me. We're in the Europa League this year. Are we going to be like the Arsenal of Dutch football where we just continually finish in the same position every year? We are 5th in the Eredivisie on the 1st of January once again. Exactly where we were this time last year and exactly where we finished last season. We are the 5th place team. So a bit of work to do here potentially in January. Mikey Ambrose headed to Montreal, signing for £590,000 and headed back to the MLS. All right, I'm angling towards making an upgrade to the right-hand side of the midfield. Lewis Morgan was developing pretty decently, but I think we can just go up a little bit higher. So the Scotsman headed to Lille for 12.9 mil. And there it is, lads. I want to use dynamic player potential to really kickstart and keep the growth of Daniel James going. We have signed the Welsh wizard from Manchester United for £29.5 million. I am over the bloody moon with this pickup. So there we go, lads. Daniel James into the club. Ambrose and Morgan out of it. Very excited to see what Daniel James can do in the Dutch League, the Europa League, and hopefully moving forward, the Champions League. Get in there, lads. We have finished in 4th position. I honestly I don't know if that's Europa League or if that's Champions League. But you know what? I'm going to take it regardless. We've gotten out of 5th. We've got some momentum. We finish season number 2 in 4th. At the other end of the table, it is ADO Den Haag finishing bottom of the Dutch League. Oh, let's go. Okay. We have helped Inter Miami claim our first piece of silverware as a club, I believe. The Orange Becker 3-1 win over PSV. Bloody brilliant. Spurs finally get their revenge on Liverpool and take them down in the Champions League final. And it is Man City winning the Europa League 2-1 over Napoli this season. Interested to see where we finish. Oh, what? We made it to the semi-finals of the Europa League. The semi-finals, and got pretty much destroyed against Napoli. But still, that's a good effort. Like, to make it to the semi-finals of the Europa League, I'll take that. Calvert-Lewin. Dominic. This already seems to be a brilliant pickup. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, in his first season at Inter Miami, 27 goals, and has gone up +4 overall. You are kidding me. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, 85 rated already. Unreal. So lads, season 2, things just keep on coming up Millhouse. I should say coming up Miami, but we're 4th in the Dutch League. I don't know what that means for our European prospects next year, but we'll go suss it out and keep trying to put this team together. Let's go. So lads, in my opinion, it is time to upgrade at the striker spot. We've found a new partner for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Hopefully, Federico Vinas, the Uruguayan striker who we have signed from Werder Bremen for £34.5 million, can grow into an absolute weapon, and DCL and FV, I'm trying to make a nickname, but Federico and Dominic can become a deadly duo. And we haven't decided to part ways with our previous striker. It is Julian Carranza, headed to Valencia for 21 mil. In a move that I was weighing up for a while, to be honest, Rodolfo Pizarro, he's been here since day one, 28 years of age. We've sold him in what I would say is the prime of his career to Manchester United for £54 million. And we have found his replacement. It is Danny Olmo, someone I haven't signed in a very long time. One of my favorite players in FIFA 20. We've signed him for the first time in FIFA 21, signing from Leipzig for £65.1 million. Definitely a marquee signing. So there we go, lads. Another big window, focusing solely on the attack for this window. A striker and center attacking midfielder out, and a striker and center attacking midfielder into the club. Let's go take a look at how it is all looking on paper. Like, this team is just absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. Acevedo getting up to an 82. Centellas up to an 82. Calvert-Lewin, the star, up to an 85. I am very interested to see what this season has in store. Inter Miami, top of the Dutch Eredivisie. Look at that. That L column, donuts. Big donuts. 0 losses, 10 points clear at the top of the league. Surely we're going to qualify for Champions League football this season, surely. But lads, for the first time in this rebuild, we have done no business in the transfer window. I'm loving the squad we have so far. Don't really want to part company with any of the players at the moment. In next year, we'll talk about it. But right now, the squad's getting everything done. Let's get the growth coming. Invincibles! Let's go, baby! Into Miami! Undefeated, almost Centurions as well, but we have gone 34 games, 30 wins, 4 draws, 0 losses, 94 points, 20 points clear at the top of the Dutch league. That is unreal. And most importantly, we have Champions League football in Season 4. At the other end of the table, it is SC Twente, bottom of the league. Unfortunately, though, we haven't gone back-to-back in the Orange Becker. Ajax winning it this year. Same Champions League final as last year, except this year, it's Liverpool coming out on top. And it's AC Milan taking down Chelsea to win the Europa League. Again, we lose in the semi-final. That hurts. Dude, Calvert-Lewin is a dead set freak. Dead set weapon. 35 goals, 8 assists, and DCL has gone up 4 overall again to 89. That is unbelievable. In 3 seasons, this rebuild has just been unbelievable for us. Undefeated with Inter Milan, or Inter Miami, champions of the Dutch League, and Champions League bound in Season 4. Let's go. We have decided to part ways with Chris Metham here to kick off season number 4. RB Leipzig, the lucky party to come in and sign the Welsh defender. £50.5 million is just a ludicrous transfer sum, in my opinion. And that's going to allow us to go out there and hopefully be in the market for a big name replacement. But because we are in the Dutch League, we have to go through the qualifiers. We have Malmo in the first round of Champions League qualification. We're going to quick sim it, and we're going to come away with a 5-2 win. McKennie, Centellas, Venice, Pellegrini. This is unreal. There it is, lads. We have signed our new starting centre-back just in time for the second leg against Malmo. It is Ruben Dias. Huge pickup. We have signed him from Barcelona for £74.1 million. 85 rated. Monster signing. Welcome to Inter Miami, Ruben Dias. Alright lads, time for the second leg here against Malmo. We're in a great position. Not going to stuff around. Going to quick sim in here and hopefully be into the next round of qualifications. It is going to be a 3-1 win. What's that make? Like 10-3 or something on aggregate? Unreal. More like 8-3. Unreal. Another round of qualification. God, this is a grind. Panathinaikos, I believe it's pronounced, but PAOK, whatever, the Greek side. First leg away in Greece. The scoreline is going to be a 3-0 win. 3 away goals on the board. You love to see it. We're killing it. No signings to report as of yet, but we do have another clash here against PAOK. 3-0 up at home here in Miami, and the scoreline is going to conclude as a 2-0 win, which is 5-0 on aggregate. We're into the group stages, baby. Let's go. So a pretty quiet transfer window in all honesty. Ruben Dias into the club. Metham out of the club. A centre-back in, a centre-back out. But the squad keeps on going up. And I mean, this is what the team looks like now. If I'm being honest, I did not expect at the start of this rebuild for Acevedo to be growing as much as he was. I thought, yeah, we'll have him for 2-3 seasons. He'll be like 81 and he'll have reached his ceiling. But no, the Mexican keeper up to an 86. The team just absolutely killing it. We're going to have to deal without Vinas for the first half of the season, who is injured for a few months. But the rest of the squad looking absolutely brilliant. We have been drawn into a somewhat difficult group for the Champions League, however. Liverpool, the reigning champions, along with Benfica, who have some absolute weapons in career mode, and Besiktas. I hope we get out of the group. I expect us still to get out of the group, but we're going to have to be on our absolute A game. Okay. Okay. We actually might be on here, lads. We have topped the group. We have topped Group H and have done it without losing a single bloody game. That is nice. That is real nice. Who do we have in the round of 16? Okay, we're really going to have to be tested here. Bayern Munich in the Champions League round of 16. This is going to be a real test. Good to see, however, we are still top of the Dutch League on the 1st of January. Unfortunately, we've picked up 2 losses on our way, but we're still in prime position to qualify for the Champions League again next season, which from here on in needs to be the goal every season. Unfortunately, Federico hasn't panned out as well as I expected. We have decided to part companies with the Uruguayan and have sold him to Hertha Berlin for £60 million. I really want to have a run at the Champions League title this season, and I think we need an upgraded striker if we're any chance of doing that. And there it is, lads. We have decided to sign Moussa Dembele, the French striker, former Fulham striker, playing at Arsenal in this save. We've brought him to Inter Miami for £64.7 million. Exactly the type of striker that I think can get us up another level in this season. Fingers crossed. Excited to have Dembele at the club. Our bench is severely lacking as well, and I mean, we don't really have a crazy amount of money to work with to make backup signings, but I have decided to get a backup shot stopper. It is Marek Rodak, the Fulham goalkeeper, signing in this save from VfL Wolfsburg for £16.6 million. Hopefully we don't have to use the Slovakian shot stopper, but it's good to have insurance. Anyways, there it is. Dembele and Rodak into the club. Vinas out of the club. Very interested to see whether this group of players can get the job done. First hurdle in the way though, Bayern Munich. All right, the first leg is away at the Allianz Arena. For me, it all comes down to getting away goals on the board. I mean, I wouldn't mind a draw here as long as we get away goals, but I don't know what to expect. We're going to quick sim it here. The scoreline after the first leg is going to be a 3-1 loss. 3-1 loss. Oh, I don't know, man. 3-1 down. We got an away goal on the board, but that's going to make the second leg tough. We may as well throw in the towel now, lads. Bloody hell. Ruben Dias is going to miss the second leg. Dislocated shoulder. Out for 7 weeks. Bloody hell. Spirits are at an all-time low. We're 3-1 down, lads. We're without our star centre-back. Bayern Munich are probably going to run rampant here. I'm just going to quick sim this second leg at home here, and the scoreline is going to end up as a 2-2 draw, which to be fair isn't too bad, but we are eliminated in the round of 16. What would that be, like 5-3 on aggregate, which is disappointing for sure. Back-to-back Eredivisie titles. Let's go, lads. We have finished season number 4 as Dutch champions once again, 18 points ahead of Ajax. We have had a fantastic second half of the season, only drawing 2 of our last 16 games and finishing top of the league. Brilliant stuff. Back in the Champions League. Need to go better than the bloody round of 16 next year though, that's for sure. And it is FC Emmen, whoever they are, finishing bottom of the Eredivisie. We finally get our hands on another Orange Becker, however, taking down Den Haag 4-3. Okay. Liverpool end up going on and winning the Champions League, which is confusing to me given the fact that we finished above them in the group and they've just demolished the knockout rounds. I guess certain teams just turn up when it really matters. Not us. Not us. And it is Lazio winning the Europa League 2-1 against Villarreal. Also, we are losing a lot of our initial players. They have only 1 month remaining on their contracts, and if I'm being fully honest, a lot of them are pretty crap compared to where we are now. So, Agudelo, Nealis, McCarthy, Shea, all out of the club. But lads, that is season number 4 with Inter Miami done and dusted. A lot of ups and downs, if I'm being honest. Not really too sure what to make of the season, but we crack on and look to go further, definitely further, in season number 5. Alright, season 5 qualifiers once again. Didn't waste your time with the first leg, but we are taking on Legia Warsaw and we got a 2-0 win. I did a lot of internal reflecting with this squad after the disappointment of the round of 16 exit last year. And I thought at the time Moussa Dembele was the move, but I think we need another upgrade on top of Moussa Dembele. So we have agreed terms with Chelsea and signed Timo Werner for £50 million plus Moussa Dembele. So a little bit of me is hoping we don't get drawn up against Chelsea at any stage this year, because I just know Moussa Dembele will score against us. But it's Dembele out, Timo Werner in, plus £50 million for them. Our squad needs significantly help with the bench. I've made no secret of that. I've gone and done some different sort of transfers, given we don't have a crazy amount of money to work with. But we have signed a free agent player here, Jean Ideas Aulo, the Ivorian centre defensive midfielder, signing on a free, 78 rated, not a bad picker. And I have decided to sign the Kiwi midfielder, Ryan Thomas, signing from FC Cologne for £9.5 million. Ludwig Augustinsson, oh my god, Ludwig Augustinsson, there we go, the month plus Stinson, Barney Stinson. Ludwig August Barney Stinson signing for £10.6 million from Schalke as a backup left back. We do have the second leg here against Legia Warsaw. We're going to jump right into it here, trying to get to the next round of qualifying, and that is exactly what we do. 2-0 win, come on. This is a name that I honestly haven't heard in a long time. We have barely any money. I wanted to sign a backup striker. Benik Afobe, the former Arsenal striker, was available on a free deal, so I've signed the 70 rated Benik Afobe to Inter Miami. Not sure how much of a change he'll make to us, but he's free, and it's Benik Afobe. Welcome, mate. And it is a backup defender here in Philip Lienhart, signing from Real Sociedad for £8 million here. Another addition to our reserves. Okay, so we're in the second stage of qualifying once again for the Champions League. We have been drawn up against Slavia Praha. Slightly more difficult opponent, but we're going to simulate the first leg here on the road. And it is going to be a 2-1 win. Not the most comfortable result in the world, but 2 away goals is fine by me. All right, back in Miami here, looking for a big result to get us into the Champions League group stages for the second successive season. 2-1 up. We're going to simulate it here, and the scoreline is going to conclude as a 3-0 win. Into Miami in the group stages once again. Let's go. But that is the transfer window done and dusted here to kick off season number 5. Besides Werner, it was just all focused on building out the reserves and really make sure that we're bulletproof, because I mean, losing Diaz last season cost us quite a lot. And here is a look at how the squad is coming along as we get into a significant season 5. As you can see, the bench much stronger. I still think, honestly, there's a bit of work to do there. We'll have to wait and see how much money we have in January and sort of what position we're in. But the starting 11, there is no denying how insane it is. Pellegrini has been here since day 1 and is up to an 89. That is unbelievable, given the fact he has 79 potential or something. Remember last year when I thought I said our group was tough then? Look at this group. Barcelona, Wolfsburg, and Club Bruges from Belgium. You have got to be kidding me. I mean, last year I thought the group was tough and we ended up going and finishing top of the group and absolutely flogging the joint. But, come on lads. We're going to simulate the group stages here in 3, 2, 1. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? We have finished top of the group here and haven't lost a single game. Granted, we drew a lot more this season than we did last year, but we have gone ahead and finished top of the group of death. Group E, Inter Miami and Barcelona coming out of it. Who are we versing in the round of 16? Please don't be Bayern Munich again, please. Oh, come on! Bayern Munich again in the round of 16. Oh, the universe really feels against us, doesn't it? We're going to have a big performance ahead of us. Big performance. At least we'll be able to see the benchmark compared to last season. Absolutely cruising through the Dutch league again, though. On cruise control for the most part now, for the past 3 years, it feels like. But we are currently 10 points clear at the top of the league. Only conceded 5 goals the entirety of the season. The Dutch League is ours, baby. Financially, we did not have the capabilities to make a signing, even a minor one for our bench. We are absolutely strapped for cash, but I'm very interested to see if this Inter Miami side can get the job done and, fingers crossed, deliver a Champions League title to Miami. All right, I made this mistake last year, and I'm gonna make it again. I'm gonna simulate, quick sim, the first leg here against Bayern Munich. Come on, lads. An away goal would be great, but I need to keep it a little bit closer than we did last year. We're going to simulate it here, and the scoreline is going to be a 1-1 draw. We absolutely dominated as well, and Puig got red carded there for Bayern Munich, so it looks like it's all coming into our favor. We have an away goal. Would have loved more, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. It's all still to play for here, headed into the second leg. All right, lads, second leg time. Keep a clean sheet, and we're through to the quarters. Easier said than done, but let's get at it. Come on, lads. Corner being swung in here. It's headed. Chaos in the box. It's been such a dull game. That's the first piece of action. Come on. Starting to win the midfield battle here. Ball being played through. It's Dominic Calvert-Lewin putting us in front. Let's go. 2-1 up on aggregate. Come on. Lads, that was such a boring game to watch. But you know what? I do not care, because we have come away and are through to the Champions League quarterfinals, taking down Bayern Munich 2-1 on aggregate. Come on. It just doesn't get any easier, does it? FIFA being relentless. We have got Real Madrid here in the quarterfinals. All right, it is a first leg on the road again, which I love. Love it. Need away goals on the board. Gonna jump straight into it here. Real Madrid have a pretty damn good team on paper, but we're gonna simulate it here, and the scoreline is going to be a 2-1 win. 2 away goals. Olmo, Werner. That is brilliant. And again, in terms of shots and opportunities, we dominate Real Madrid. Brilliant. At home here, looking for another strong performance, looking to get ourselves through to the Champions League semi-finals. We're going to take on Real Madrid here. We know how good they are. The scoreline after the second leg is going to be a 4-1 win. Oh my God. We have just absolutely dominated Real Madrid and are through to the Champions League semis. Come on. The universe just wants another Spurs versus Liverpool Champions League final, don't they? Liverpool in cruise control, 3-1 up against Atletico Madrid. We have been drawn against Tottenham. Come on, lads. A big challenge. Can we get ourselves into the Champions League final? Traveling to North London for the first leg here as we take on Tottenham. Needed an away goal on the board. Again, that's helped us in a lot of the games, although I've been pretty good in the second leg most of the time. But the first leg against Jose Mourinho's Tottenham side is going to end as a 5-1 win. Holy crap. We have just absolutely given it to Spurs there. 5-1. I mean, I asked for away goals, but I'm feeling a little bit spoiled here. 5 away goals. Let's go. 1 foot. I would say we're 1 foot and 4 toes into the Champions League final. Lads, we are in such a strong position here. I mean, if we bottle this, I give you guys full permission to just bully the absolute crap out of me for the rest of my life on YouTube. We are 5-1 up here. The second leg at home, simulated, and good. I thought we were in a bit of strife there. 2-0 win, 7-1 on aggregate. Spurs, you should be embarrassed. And now we're facing what I would assume is going to be Liverpool or Atletico Madrid in the Champions League final. Okay, Liverpool bottled it. We're facing Atletico Madrid in the Champions League final here in season number 5 with Inter Miami. Taking a look around the grounds to finish up this season, you can see Getafe won an all-Spanish Europa League final on penalty. We have gone another season undefeated in the Eredivisie, and it is a 3rd consecutive Eredivisie title headed to Miami. Sparta Rotterdam, bottom of the table as well. Man, we have been so hit and miss in the Orange Becca. This time it's Feyenoord coming out as champs. But lads, let's take a look at the squad report ahead of this Champions League final against Atletico Madrid. I just can't believe the insane growth of some of these players. I absolutely love FIFA 21 so far in terms of the career mode menu stuff. Gameplay wise, I'm still up in the air about FIFA 21, but in the menus and especially career mode, I'm loving the new features. I'm loving the way the game works this year. Players that I would have never expected to be doing well, they're just absolutely killing it. But it's all well and good to be looking brilliant on paper. Now it comes down to whether those skills transfer over into the game. It is Inter Miami versus Atletico Madrid, the Season 5 Champions League final. Let's get going. We have been dead set unreal, but Atletico Madrid, the final hurdle that stands in our way. Let's go, lads. Come on. Got to stop Atletico Madrid from doing anything early on here. Felix. No, why am I lunging in? Don't give them opportunity. Okay, we'll close that one down. Close up Suarez. How are we not winning that? Close it. What a save from Acevedo. Bloody hell. Pellegrini. Dani Olmo. Here we go. Nice overlapping run from Centelles. Looking for some support in the middle. We're going to go there. Pellegrini. Looking for some support, holding it up. Good ball to Timo Werner. Timo Werner. Cutting it back. Going Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin through. Dani Olmo finds the back of the net. I thought he was going to be offside, but Dani Olmo is on. And we have shown some brilliant hold-up play there. Great possessional play, and we take the lead in the Champions League final. Do not allow anything before half-time here. No runs from Suarez. I'm watching Suarez. Felix going there to Luis Suarez. Got to drop back. Weston McKennie needs to come and join the defensive line. Maya going to Luis Suarez. No shot. No shot for Suarez. How are we not making a tackle? Oh, we're just making overlapping runs. Thank God we blocked that one. This is chaos, man. Reggie to James. Here we go. Daniel James. Just looking for the right opportunity here. Would love a great opportunity to start second half. Beautiful ball over top. Timo Werner. Touch. Chip. Chip. Oh my God. Too much. Counter-attack. I do see that run being made there. We get options left and right. James, though, he's got the pace. Nobody's closing him down. I'm going to have to go for it with him here. I wanted the chip, man. I should have just drilled it. Another counter-attack. Yes, come on. Nice little 1-2 movements here. We're going to have to do something to get past them, though. I'm going to look to cut it in. Ball. Dani Olmo. Looking for a second. Dani Olmo to Pellegrini. 2-0. 80th minute. That is surely going to secure a Champions League title here for Inter Miami. Let's go. Come on. Well, let's get a third just for good effect. That's a great ball through to Timo Werner, who is going to outmuscle Lodi. Looking for support. Ball in to Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo going there to James. James through. Centelles chips it. Oh, he's in the crossbar. Come on. We're not going to score over off a chip, are we? Lads, there it is. Inter Miami, European champions. It's been such an enjoyable rebuild here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe down below if you are new around here. But I'll see you for the next rebuild very, very soon. Enjoy the title celebrations. It has been Jared HD here. I'm out. Peace.